They invited a human to hunt their most dangerous beast. He adopted it. Instead, the Zalathian council chamber fell silent as Ambassador Vextar's claws clicked nervously against the obsidian table. The towering reptilian diplomat had seen many species across the galaxy, but humans remained an enigma that both fascinated and terrified him. "Captain Thompson," Vextar began, his voice carrying the weight of desperate hope, "we have exhausted every option. Our greatest hunters have failed. Our most advanced weapons prove useless. The Shadow Stalker has claimed 17 settlements in the past lunar cycle alone." Captain Marcus Thompson sat casually in his chair, a stark contrast to the rigid postures of the 12-foot-tall Zalathians surrounding him. His weathered face bore the scars of countless battles across the galaxy, yet his blue eyes held an unexpected warmth that unnerved the alien council members. "Tell me about this creature," Marcus said, leaning forward with genuine interest rather than the bloodlust they expected from a human warrior. High Counselor Zexra's crimson scales rippled with agitation. "It is death incarnate, human. 8 feet of pure muscle and razor claws capable of tearing through our strongest armor. Its hide deflects energy weapons, and it possesses intelligence that borders on the supernatural. It hunts not for food, but for sport." "And you want me to kill it?" "The Terran Federation's reputation precedes you," Vextar replied. "Humans are the only species known to hunt apex predators for recreation. Your people have tamed creatures that would devour entire civilizations. We offer you 1,000,000 credits and our eternal gratitude." Marcus nodded thoughtfully. "I'll need to study the creature first. Show me everything you have." The holographic display materialized above the table, showing grainy footage of a magnificent beast. The Shadow Stalker moved with fluid grace through the alien forest, its midnight black fur absorbing light like a living void. Bioluminescent stripes pulsed along its spine in mesmerizing patterns, and its 6 eyes glowed with an unsettling intelligence. What struck Marcus most wasn't the creature's fearsome appearance, but its behavior. In every video, the beast exhibited complex problem-solving skills, apparent curiosity about its environment, and something that looked remarkably like playfulness when it wasn't defending itself from hunters. "Has anyone tried communicating with it?" Marcus asked. The council members exchanged bewildered glances. Zexra's neck frill flared in confusion. "Communicate? Human? This is a monster, not a being capable of rational thought. Every intelligent species said the same thing about humans once," Marcus replied with a slight smile. 3 days later, Marcus found himself alone in the whispering woods of Zelathia Prime, equipped not with weapons, but with universal translators, portable shelter, and an assortment of what the Zalathians could only describe as strange human provisions. The Shadow Stalker found him on the second night. Marcus sat calmly by his campfire as the massive predator emerged from the darkness, its 6 eyes fixed on him with predatory focus. The creature's muscles tensed, ready to strike, but something gave it pause. The human showed no fear, made no aggressive moves, and most puzzling of all, had set out what appeared to be an offering of food. "Hello there, beautiful," Marcus said softly, his voice carrying through the universal translator in melodic tones the creature had never heard. "I'm not here to hurt you." The Shadow Stalker circled the campsite, its bioluminescent stripes flickering, in what Marcus recognized as a pattern of confusion rather than aggression. The beast had expected another hunter, another challenge, another fight to the death. Instead, it found something unprecedented: acceptance. Marcus slowly reached into his pack and withdrew a chunk of synthesized protein, tossing it gently toward the creature. The Shadow Stalker sniffed the offering cautiously, then consumed it. With surprising delicacy, its stripes shifted to a warmer, more rhythmic pattern. "You're not a monster, are you?" Marcus continued, maintaining eye contact without challenge. "You're just lonely. Probably the last of your kind, lashing out because everyone who sees you only wants to kill you. As if understanding his words, the creature's posture shifted. The predatory tension melted away, replaced by something that could only be described as vulnerability. It approached the fire slowly, settling at a respectful distance, but close enough to share its warmth. Over the following weeks, Marcus established a routine with the creature he'd begun calling Luna, after the way her stripes resembled moonbeams. He learned that she was indeed highly intelligent, capable of complex problem-solving and even primitive communication through her bioluminescent patterns. More importantly, he discovered that her attacks on settlements had been defensive responses to hunting parties, not unprovoked aggression. The Zalathian Council was stunned when Marcus returned to their capital city with Luna walking calmly beside him. The massive predator wore a simple collar embedded with a universal translator, allowing her thoughts to be converted into words. "The Shadow Stalker is dead," Marcus announced to the assembled council, his hand resting on Luna's head as she sat, beside him like an enormous exotic pet. "What stands before you now is Luna, the last umbral wolf of Zalathia Prime. She's agreed to leave your settlements alone in exchange for protected territory in the northern wilderness." Vextar's jaw hung open in disbelief. "You tamed it?" "I didn't tame anything," Marcus corrected. "I made a friend. Luna was never your enemy. She was trying to protect her home from what she perceived as invaders. Once we established communication, reaching an agreement was simple." Luna's translated voice filled the chamber, deep and melodious. "The small human speaks truth. This one seeks only peace and understanding. The tall-scaled ones may live without fear if they respect the ancient boundaries." The council erupted in whispered conversations, their reptilian features expressing emotions ranging from amazement to embarrassment. They had spent decades trying to destroy what was possibly the most intelligent native species on their planet. "So, about that 1,000,000 credits," Marcus said with a grin. "I think Luna and I have earned it. She's expressed interest in seeing the galaxy, and I could use a traveling companion who can bench press a hover tank." Luna's stripes pulsed in what Marcus had learned was her equivalent of laughter. "This one approves of the small human's humor. Adventures among the star paths sound most agreeable." As the unlikely pair prepared to depart Zalathia Prime, word of the human who adopted instead of conquered spread throughout the galaxy. Once again, humanity had done the impossible, not through superior firepower or advanced technology, but through the simple, radical act of choosing compassion over conflict. The Shadow Stalker was indeed dead. In its place walked Luna, ambassador of her species and living proof that the most dangerous beasts often made the most loyal friends, if someone was brave enough to try understanding them first. In the end, the Zalathians learned that sometimes the most human response wasn't to fight the monster, but to invite it for dinner.